So, today, as you saw in the title, I made Frost into an ice devil. Now, what does that exactly mean? Well, when we talk about the build, when I actually go into the build, you'll see what I exactly mean. Now, before I do this, I just have to, first off, don't expect me to only do Warframe content. It really only appears that you guys care about my Warframe content, which is kind of annoying. Keep in mind, I do other stuff. It's not just Warframe, so please watch my other videos, because it's really disheartening when I make a video that's on Warframe, and you guys are like, no, I'm not watching that, because I only care about Warframe. I don't care about his personality or commentary or anything. That's sort of the vibe I'm getting. Anyway, so, what have I done? Well, it's this. Umbral build, Elemental Ward with Cold, um, stupid armor, health conversion, arcane guardian. So basically, what this build is that the enemy cannot hurt me. Also, 100% armor reduction. I wish it affected shields the same way. Well, I think it does. I just don't exactly remember. I believe it's so. Now, this to me is the closest I think what Frost should be. He should be an absolute tank. He should be a crowd controller and an armor stripper. Uh, that's what I believe he should be. He shouldn't, just be Bubble Boy. But I don't know. He's such an old Warframe. I really wish that he would get a full blown rework. So, yeah. Also, Rage, Hunter Adrenaline, and Rage are the same mod. Don't at me. Anyway, yeah. So just Bratton Prime, Diplos, and you know what? No, I'm gonna bring out my AIDS needle because rapiers are fun as hell and they're awesome. And also, the Destreza Prime is beautiful. Also, so let's go ahead and just jump into Steel Path, and you'll see the devil that I have created. Okay, here we go. Now, health conversion is only really going to kick in if enemies drop health orbs, and I'm once the Xmas units start popping up, then now this build isn't perfect. It could have more range, but this is mostly a tank anyway. But also, when they hit me, they actually get slowed down, so that just makes me even more tanky. Yeah, I don't really care about taking damage as Frost anymore with this build. But man, I really do want him to get a full-blown rework. They did a fantastic job with Hydroid. Now it's Frost's turn. I gotta reactivate that. And yeah, I could put on like Prime Sure-Footed if I... Well, no, I don't think I... Well, I would have to use another Umbral Forma probably. Also, my 3 is there just in case I need it. I can't get rid of my 3. It's going to stay there forever until enemies destroy it, if they can. But what it will do is it will make enemies slow down and give me more protection if I need it. And yeah, Frost 4 doesn't do damage. That's not the point. Oh, is that an Xmas? Where are you at? I mean, yeah, his 4 can do damage. It's just, it doesn't really do damage. I'm taking quite a bit of damage. I should, well, I don't really care. Go on. Where's the Xmas unit? I swear to God I saw an aura. And by the way, if you're taking a lot of damage, you just do this. Assuming you have the Operator Arcane that does that. And also what's great is that since I can freeze enemies so easily, I have plenty of time to cast my other abilities. And also, cold damage severely slows enemies down. I'm going to have to check after this mission, but I think it's like 90% with 10 stacks. which is absolutely ridiculous. And also Brat and Prime Incarn. Like, I always liked the Brat and Prime, to be honest. It wasn't the first Prime weapon I got. I don't actually remember what the first Prime I got was. Oh, I'm low on energy. Well, that's what Rage is for. Yep. Thanks for the energy. Oh, there's a Xmas unit down here. And thank you for the energy health orbs, and now I'm even tougher. So, with everything all said and done, I believe I have over 3,000 armor. I would have to double check, and I don't exactly know the math of Elemental Ward, how it's calculated. Also, I'm just going to shut you up. Yeah. His 2 is just so good. I don't think they need to change anything about his 2. I think it's perfect. I mean, it could have a wider radius, I guess, but eh. Oh, you're gonna be like that. Well, I'm gonna do that to you. Ow! Son of a... Wow. Wow. Really? I'm gonna... Where's Exodia Contagion? Am I doing it wrong? Come on. Oh, right, I don't have Exodia Contagion on the Rapier. I have Exodia Hunt. That up. Freeze. And then just go ham with AIDS Needle. Which is a very, very strong melee weapon. I mean, every single melee weapon is basically just a reskin of each other. Okay, I'm gonna put that down, and I'm just gonna do this. Easy. Yeah, this build just is so easy. Oh, the Acolyte. Cool. Okay, big boy. Now, I can actually strip his armor. There it is. And then I just... Yeah. This build makes enemies actually just useless. Yeah. Now, before this build, the predecessor to this build was not even focusing on tankiness at all. It was pure damage. And how I did that was I used Thermal Sunder instead of Elemental Ward. And with wide range. So what I would do is I would strip enemy armor and spam heat. And it would kill everything. Because all their armor was stripped. So, you know, that was cool. But this build is just, this is what Frost should be. Maybe not to this extent, because this extent's kind of insane, but I mean, when you have frames like Nidus in the game that can just shut down the entire map because he can't die and he's doing all this damage and he has so much ground control, then you have Mag, who's a mutant with damage, and then Labos, who can nuke everything, and then Saren with her crazy damage with her 3. I mean, if this is what Frost becomes after a rework, I'm okay with that. So, yeah, I know, this build isn't perfect. I could put more Forma into him, put on Prime Flow, put maybe like some sort of Exilus mod on. Maybe like, I'd honestly put on Cunning Drift, just for more range. I don't think I need, where is it? Power Drift. I don't think I need any more power strength. 201% power strength seems to be good, because I can just stand in front of enemies. I'd put on Vigilante Pursuit too. honestly. Enemy radar? That's helpful. Uh, unless your radar comes from your pet, then you don't need it, but whatever. So yeah, Frost, in my personal opinion, this is what he should be. He should be an absolute crowd controlling, armor stripping tank, but maybe not super reliant on his 4 like he normally is. But this build, you don't need to use 4 all the time. However, it's good because AoE armor strip. I don't know why they let him strip armor. I don't think he absolutely needed it. If he just froze enemies for a long time, then, that's fine. But whatever. Anyway, let me actually frost damage does what again? I know it boosts crit. Just gonna jump over to my queller because it has frost. Uh, so frost damage. All right, yeah, it slows them to 90% and they take more critical damage. So yeah, that's cool. Anyway, yeah, just in case y'all want to see the builds. Also, I got this, but I'm trying to roll a god roll so I can scam someone. Anyway, regardless, dude, again, this is what Frost should be. This is how he should be. He shouldn't be this fragile little flower. He should be as irresistible and unstoppable as an avalanche. Seriously. But time will tell what they do to Frost. There's quite a few other frames I feel like need reworks. I think Nyx could definitely use with a rework. Revenant is cool, but he's boring. He could use a rework. Um, who else? Who else? Titania needs more help. She's cool. It's just, Atlas is, super tanky, but it's kind of all he is. It's just, Valkyr, she needs help. A lot of frames I definitely think could use with some touch ups, but that's just my personal opinion. Regardless, yeah, that's Frost for you. That's an absolute ice devil. That's all I can describe him as. Is the build 100% perfect? No, no build's perfect. But you know what? That's fine. He is an insanely strong Warframe with this build. Now I had to go out of my way to get this to get Chroma. I only had Chroma Prime for the longest time. I had to do the Deviri stuff. I had to farm all the other crap I needed for Chroma, and just oh my god. But regardless, this is my preferred way to play Frost. And again, why can't he just be this with a little rework? Why not? I don't think he should just be Cold Ember. I think he should be a bit different than Ember, but also somewhat similar. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, in Trilby, we trust.